Hello YouTube and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Ethereal Gates demo. In this episode, let's see, can I get this item? What is this? Is it not an item? Did I run into a Pokemon right before? Oh, look at this! It's a Polby, a wild Polby, like Polby, I guess? Pollen bee, because, anyways. So I'm gonna fight it. I'm gonna use a bubble, because it's probably just a bug flying type. So it shouldn't be like weak or anything to my water attack, and I just realized how low my health is. Wow, it was a critical hit. Of course it was. Dang it. I was not able to catch it. Let's get this item. It's an HP up. Nice. I think I actually will use that on my bubble, because I like to do that. But anyways, in case you missed last episode, I don't know why you would, but you know, just in case, I did happen to catch a shiny Pokemon, which I think is pretty awesome. And oh look, it's a Bambamouse, which again, I know its name is like Bambaus. I'm really sure it's Bambaus, but I just can't get over the thought of calling it Bambamouse. But anyways, hopefully I can one-shot him with a tackle. Yes, I can, because I'm level 9. So Bubble, or Patch, is going to get very strong. And let's see, was this a trainer I've already fought? I hope so. It was not. I got some of these Pokemon forced up ahead. It's probably going to be some bug Pokemon, like Paul B or whatever. But Verdva, also another Pokemon that I figured would be there. I'm guessing there might be a sort of duo to Verdva, kind of like how there's a Caterpie and a Weedle type of thing. But I'm not actually sure. I haven't seen any new bug type Pokemon aside from like Palby or something, which I guess is sort of like the Butterfree. Well, actually no, Verdva would be the Butterfree. Actually, yeah, I guess Palby would be kind of like the Weedle, Beedrill, or maybe like a Venomoth, Venonat. But anyways, I wasn't paying attention to which thing, and okay, this one's messed up. I wasn't paying attention to which Pokemon he was going to send out, but I'm going to send out Avinch. Or Samus, because that seems like a good idea against bug type Pokemon, even though it is out leveled. So let's just see how. Oh, great, Leech Life. Well, that's not going to be very effective. Yeah, it's only 3 damage. That's not that bad. So let's tackle, and that did about as much damage as it did to me. But if it's going to be tackling me, it's going to do even more damage. So yeah, this isn't going to work out very well. So let's swap out for let's swap out for Sarah, and then I'll use an item on Bubble, because Bubble's obviously my main attack force or whatever. Let's see, it's gonna use Tackle again. Whew, that's quite a bit of damage. No, not Pokemon Bag. Medicine. Okay, I do still have 1 potion. And of course the menu thing messes up, which is fine. It's a known bug, I believe. Okay, so is it gonna survive? It's gonna survive. It's gonna survive with 1 attack or 1 HP. And you know what? I'm just gonna use my mouse for that, just to make it a bit easier. Because I know I could be using my mouse, but you might be able to see that, like, oh hey, the mouse looks like really big on screen or whatever. Well, at least sort of big. And that's because the actual screen that I'm looking at, or the actual game screen, I guess, is kind of small, which they've mentioned before, or I've seen them mention already online about how they're going to have a, or not necessarily, or that they're going to have an option to change the screen size in the future for the actual game. But right now, since it's just a demo and they wanted to go for the more Game Boy Advance feel type of thing, then obviously that's why it's like this, which is understandable. But for me, it's not a big deal because I'm gonna keep battling. For me, it's not a big deal because I can still see the game fine. And oh, I wasn't even paying attention. Astonish. That's not a very strong move. I don't think it's stronger than Tackle. Oh, in that case, it's a pretty weak move. But if I remember correctly. But I'm just gonna keep tackling this Verdva, because obviously with my extra levels I can take it down pretty quickly. I'm just going to be sending out another Verdva, which I should be able to take down quickly. And I'm not sure if that was a bug or not. I mean, obviously Verd was a bug, but if like the bottom of the screen got black, I wasn't sure if that's just the way it worked or if that was a mistake. I don't know. But anyways, let's see, fight, tackle, and let's see. It would be kind of nice if there was like a fast forward button to sort of fast forward through the battle animations. I know there's a setting to turn off battle animations, but you know, obviously there's not a huge need to do that, I guess. It just does feel like I'm not necessarily dropping frames, but just that there's a low frame rate, which I guess is kind of the same thing. But yeah, I don't know. It's not, again, it's still a demo. I'm gonna be like critiquing my own sort of critiques or complaints about the game, because I really think it's a great game. It's done really well, and it's honestly just those little issues, like the bugs that are already known, that are really an issue, that are sort of making me feel like, hold on, item storage, try item. Yeah, so I've got a potion in here. I saw someone else's Let's Play saying that they have a potion in there, so I was like, oh, hey, cool. I got another potion, so that's nice. But anyways, it's only like the little bugs, like the frame rate issue, which it might not actually be a bug, it might just be my computer. And just general things like that sort of remind me that this is still just a fan-made game. It's still in demo and all that. But in terms of like actual like sprite animation, battle tactics, quality of Pokemon or whatever, like I would say this is good. It looks finished. It's just not actually finished. Like there's just still more that they need to do with it, rather than like the concept being bad or something like that. But anyways, aside from all that, let's see. I would like to kind of spend some time just training up my Pokemon, but I know that might take kind of a long time on screen. So I think I might either sort of time-lapse fast forward through it, or just in between episodes I'll show you like, okay, this is how much I've progressed. But I'm going to wait a couple episodes before I do that. I'd like to try to catch Palby, since I've seen it here. And then obviously, like I was kind of just saying, I would like to actually level up all of my Pokemon. And I know that some YouTuber, Let's Player people, PokeTubers, would usually like cut away some of the battles that are just with these common Pokemon or something, or they'll just run away from the battle over and over again. But I mean, I never run away from a battle. How could you run away from a battle? That's ridiculous. But oh look, it's another year. Is this shiny or not shiny? Because I caught one that I thought was shiny, or it was special or something. It was shiny, right? But this one to me looks the same. Does that mean that the shiny isn't that different from the normal, regular one? Or was the other one not actually shiny? Or is this like a double shiny? It does sort of confuse me, but we'll see. Because now I can check the Pokedex after seeing this one, and it'll show me whether or not the other one was shiny or whatever. Or I can more easily see the difference. So let's see, Pokedex. Let's go all the way down to ear. Okay, so we go to forms. Oh, okay. So the female shiny is that color. I don't know why I was thinking they're the same color for some reason. I don't know. Maybe the male version looks different, and like a male shiny would be different as well. I don't know. But I know that some of you might have possibly put in the comments already, but I haven't read them yet because I'm recording this. I'm recording this 4th episode, basically the same day that I recorded the first 3. But anyways, you may have been mentioning the code thing that you have to put into Pokemart in order to get a Babril. You can get a sort of mystery gift Pokemon, and I will eventually get that, but at the moment I would like to fill up my party full of naturally caught Pokemon, and then maybe use the mystery gift Pokemon just to train it up to you know, get all 50 Pokemon, or all 50 plus that are in the demo. Because this game does feature 200 plus original Pokemon, which I think is pretty ambitious for a first game, basically. I don't actually know if this is the first game that first fan game that this production company has, and by production company I just mean the Paraphilion production people, team. I don't know if this is the first ever game that they've made, or if it's just the biggest game that they've made or something, but I'm assuming that's like the first in a series. At the very least, they don't have any prequels. Anyways, the whole point, what I was trying to say, was that having 200 Pokemon, or 200 plus, does seem kind of ambitious to be the first set of Pokemon that you have, especially because I think 100, I don't think this is correct, but I'm guessing 150 or close to 150 is the most that a normal Pokemon game has released. Okay, here's a Polby. So I will be switching out this one, or switching out Bubble for another one. Or actually, let's just go with Astonish. See how strong that is. Leech Life, not that bad. Doesn't drain that much energy. Astonish. That's good. And then it might even do another Leech Life. Yeah, so it's going to restore a little bit of health. Not very much, because it doesn't do very much damage to me. But that'll be enough for Astonish to not do too much to them. To Polby. And then let's go to my bag. Pokeball. I like to catch everything in a Pokeball rather than like a Premier or a Great or an Ultra. I will catch a Legendary and a Master Ball, but I try to catch as many as I can in just a regular Pokeball. That way, whenever like I'm healing up at a Pokemon Center or something, that it'll always show the Pokeball rather than like a bunch of different types of Pokeballs or something. It's just a sort of semi-OCD type thing that I have. But yeah, man, each life, it's only doing like 1 damage to me. Which, if it gets back up to yellow, then I'll use another Astonish. But I think if I use another Astonish right now, it'll just kill it. So, want to be a bit careful with that. Let's see. Please? 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 Yes! Gotcha. Polby was caught. And now I need to name it. Dang it. Let's see. Yeah, Bug Flying. While Polby appears to be bulkier in stature. Its body is quite small. The tufts surrounding its body are actually... Oh, wait, no. It did say something at the bottom. Let's see. Yes, I would like to nickname it. What would I like to name this Cotton Bee? I kind of want to call it Cotton Bee. But isn't that the name of something else? Cottony was the name of the like the Whimsicott thing. So let's see if it's like cotton, pollen. Oh man, the first name that came to mind. I'm just gonna have to stick with it. I'm gonna call him Paul, like pollen, like, you know, because it's a bee and the pollen and stuff. But anyways. I'm gonna go back and heal. Okay, well, I'm gonna fight this Pokemon that just attacked me out of nowhere. Wasn't even doing anything to you. But I'm gonna stop this Pokemon and stop it from, you know, harassing any more Pokemon, clearly. Because it's a total public menace. But gonna, oh wow, it actually attacked first. Gonna beat this one and then go heal more Pokemon. And I think I might just make this a bit of a shorter episode because it was a really boring episode. Okay, yeah, maybe I should make some more progress or something, because that was a really short, boring episode that I just realized, like, all I did was catch a single Pokemon, and that was it. I didn't even make any progress towards leaving town or whatever. So let's see. After I kill my Pokemon, I'll try to actually, like I said, make some progress leaving town, get to the next forest or something, and then I'll make that the next episode of me actually going through the forest. So let's see if I can actually make it over there. Because there are 2 gyms in this demo, 2 complete gyms. I don't know how much further past the second gym they have in terms of story and the demo and everything, but I know they've already said that they have at least the first 2 gyms. So in the demo, obviously, I'm going to be getting to at least the second gym, if there's anything more after that. Not necessarily another gym, but just more story or whatever. And then I'm going to be trying to catch all 50 Pokemon, or 50 plus, however many there are. And I think, well, no, unless they have some sort of breeding system already in the demo. I was going to say I was going to try to, like, have one of each evolution in my PC box. But I think in order to do that, I would have to just actually catch all of them at their different forms, which I still technically could do, but it's a bit more time-consuming. So I think I'll just stick with having them all in the Pokédex. Caught, of course, but not necessarily like one of each. Because in case any of you don't know, which is completely understandable why none of you would know, but in my Pokemon Omega Ruby game, I actually have like one of every Pokemon except for like 4 maybe, like 4 event-only legendaries that I'm missing. But I actually have like a copy of each of those Pokemon. But I've got 2 super strong Pokemon that'll take you down. Nothing can stand against my bubble. But yes, youngster Ben, sometimes Bamboozle, the Bamboozle. I feel like I'm trying too hard now that I've started the thing, just mispronouncing its name. I'm not going to do Bubble because it's obviously it's part grass type, so it would be resistant. Attack that does nothing, and by nothing I mean 3 damage, which is still not very much. But anyways, and now it is going a bit over 15 minutes, and wow, time really flies by when I'm playing this game. Pretty crazy. But I've seen other people. Nah, that's fine. I'll leave it at Bubble. I've seen other people play this game and use like 30-minute episodes, which I'm like, yeah, that'd be nice, but no. Like, I'm gonna stick with like 15 to 20-minute videos, since that's basically my attention span, kind of. Probably even shorter than 15-minute videos. 15-minute videos to me feel kind of long. So it's kind of hard to imagine people watching for a whole 30 minutes, but I don't know. It's different people's preferences. Plus, I've got a bunch of other episode stuff to upload every day, so I try not to make it too long. You know, self-plug and all that. I have other YouTube channel-y videos type stuff. But let's see. Can I get out of here? Yes, I can. And there's berries. Oh, and the forest is right here, so that's good. Okay, I picked the 2 cherry berries. Might as well plant the cherry berry. And then 3 Pekka berries, or Pecha. I guess it probably would be Pecha, even though I've always pronounced it as Pekka for some reason. But Pecha would make sense because it's a peach berry. And then 2 cherry berries, of course, it's a cherry. Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys say Pekka or Pecha? Or Pecha, maybe. I don't know. But here it is. The trainer tips. Weaken Pokemon before attempting to capture. When healthy, they may escape. But I'm guessing this is the forest, so I shall enter the forest in the next episode. So that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.